Diamond Select Toys has sent along Marvel Selects The Invisible Woman, Sue Storm from their action figure line, which I will say this much, their figures have got better as they've went along. They used to be a little bit stiff here recently with like the Kato figure and stuff. Things seem a little bit more smooth, a little more inclined with maybe the easier to moveness of current action figures on the market. But as you see here, there is a lot of things that comes with Sue Storm here, the Invisible Woman. A lot of invisible things. She's got invisible legs already on. She's got invisible hands. She's got more invisible hands and a bunch of other invisible things. She even has, though, some actual legs you can see and some hands you can see in the back. We will open this sucker up here in a minute and show you what it's all about. There's our side art. Very attractive Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, for this figure. I always was a fan of the Fantastic Four, so I'm very happy to get this. Hopefully, can eventually get the rest of them if they're out already or soon to be out. There is you some information about the Fantastic Four's Invisible Woman. You see who designed this, who sculpted this. A nice little image over here showing what we're working with. And yeah, like I said, very attractive figure. We're going to open it up, though, and we're going to see how the movement and all that is. Well, we have freed Sue Storm from her plastic prison here. You can get a better look at the head scan, which looks nice. I'm sure it's based off of some comic series that I've not actually read. We have our invisible legs here, which reminds me of the old Marvel Legends Invisible Woman figure I had at one time, the Chase variant. They come in the box set. She's got her, it's kind of hard to focus on, maybe because they're invisible, but there is her hands. And, she's got this little, this waist rotation, or chest rotation here, which it's nice, and it's still a little snug, but, maybe people like that better because at least it doesn't feel like it's about to fall off, which is always a good thing. The figure will move very easily. You got a nice little ankle rotation going there. It moves at the thigh, or not the thigh. Well, it moves at the thigh. It moves at the calf. The arm moves up here at the shoulder, at the tricep, bicep, whatever, at the elbow, at the hand, the wrist. So it's definitely articulate, which we will show you here. She does look a little pissed off, though, doesn't she? Like she's over maybe Reed Richards stuff, or maybe she's over Doctor Doom stuff. I'm not sure. But if you want to get jiggy with it, we also have her stand, which I have used to show you all these little things she comes with. Whole lots of hands, more invisible hands. This hand actually has a wrist with it, I guess to replace the whole wrist, because part of her wrist is technically invisible here. So we'll do some little razzle dazzle with that in a minute. Like I said, I guess we have a little force ball, a little power ball here that she could shoot. I don't see a hand that holds that. Maybe there is one. There's a little stand, I guess if you want her hovering, or maybe it's to use with the ball. There's a little whirlwind here with her hand. So yeah, she can actually be making an invisible force there. This is a stand like it was on the back of the box. We'll do some poses with her and get some video of that. And here is the other, like I said, legs here, which we will switch that up. So yeah, it's a good figure. I'd like to have the other three to go with Fantastic Four. I've seen a little paper that came with it, and we reviewed, we've had that, I think we reviewed that Thor. We've had several Thors. Psylocke, Hulkbuster, Sandman, Captain Marvel, that Taskmaster. Would like to get the Thanos. Like to get that Taskmaster because it's comic book accurate. Would like to get the Thing here. But enough of that. This is a good figure. Pick it up if you're into these Marvel Select figures. And with that, we're just going to do a musical montage of this figure in poses now. So, yeah, it's good stuff. let's pause the musical montage here to say that when you put the visible legs on the Invisible Woman, they don't just snap on there easily. You got to kind of, like, that's not even on there good now. You kind of got to wiggle it in. I haven't actually worked them in perfectly yet, so that's a little bit of a hassle. This arm, the right arm, didn't really go on there very good. The left one, it kind of worked on in good. So when you're changing the parts, I guess the only negative of the figure is you're going to have to really put some time into it. I didn't want to put too much force into it because I was afraid I was going to break it. And nothing broke. Nothing actually sounded like it was going to break. But it was a little harder than I thought it would be to get those extra legs on there. But, I'm sure there's tricks around it. When I went back to the original legs, they snapped on really easily and simply. So, yeah, might want to have to wear them in or might be careful when switching stuff out. But yeah, good Sue Storm figure. So, thumbs up for me from Diamond Select Toys. Wish the parts kind of interchange a little easier. Other than that, it's not bad.